My ride. When I was young and before I embarked on any kind of healing journey, my life was like a roller coaster. Most of the time, if I could stay seated and hang on, it was a good day. I was filled with fear and trepidation because of my past trauma. I had very limited tools with which to cope. I often felt like I was spiraling down into a dark abyss. I thought I might lose my breath and never regain it. I know that sounds a bit dramatic, because it was. Today, after a time of introspection, that roller coaster has slowed to a smoother ride. I compare it now to the Ferris wheel. My ride on the Ferris wheel looks something like this. I sit in the seat and the safety bar automatically engages in front of me. I know it's there to keep me from falling as I face my fears. My seat begins to rock, and I feel a little twinge of, oh, that's right. I haven't been here for a while, but I remember it's scary. I decide to take the ride despite my fear. I stay on that wheel and hang on at its highest height and lowest low, and I survive every time. I seem to forget how it feels between visits in that seat until I find myself sinking down into deep depression, shame, regret, and other negatives I tell myself. The Ferris wheel begins moving and my seat rocks a little more. I can hear the gears grinding and feel the motor struggling a bit as my seat slowly ascends to the top. The ride stops at the pinnacle. I have no control, but somehow the scary is less. I allow myself to look around at the beauty of the clouds and feel the warmth of the sun. I take a moment to observe and absorb all that goodness and grace. I feel the fear leaving my body. I have a new perspective with one more level of gratitude and one more moment of feeling a part of. The ride starts moving and again my seat rocks. I'm still grateful for that safety bar as I make the descent. I prepare my head for the trip down, although my preparation may be in vain, because plans and situations often change in an instant. I've learned from experience that while I may be able to ready my mind, I cannot ready my heart for much of what happens on the way down. During my descent, the clouds take on different shapes and sizes. The air smells of fear and disconnect, while the noise of the crowds invades my thoughts. I remind myself of the place I left a moment ago, where my fear was negligible, the place of beauty and gratitude with a moment of grace and peace at the pinnacle of my ride, that place for which my heart hungers. Ah, that I remember I deserve that place, and it is mine to enjoy. When I'm at my lowest, I'm filled with gratitude the moment I feel that climb once again and realize I'm still intact. I speak to myself with kindness now and hold myself in high regard with the knowledge that I am worthy of every moment I live on that pinnacle. Today, for the most part, I don't need that safety bar because with much mental effort and a look into my heart, I know how to keep myself safe. And one of the best tools are my companions on this ride. We stand by each other ready to serve as a safety net when the ride gets rocky again. I am most grateful for them. Now I can lessen my grip on life and continue the lessons of taking care of myself in the process. If you're beginning this ride or struggling to stay on it, please know that many of us begin in fear. Many of us need that safety bar when our ride is so difficult. Many of us find the strength and determination to stay when searching within ourselves. You can know that strength and determination for yourself when you seek it. Hey, I love you all. Please be safe.